Lords and ladies, welcome back to another Hogwarts Legacy episode. This time, we're talking with Sebastian Swallow, and we're most
I
likely
received your
learning
owl.
the
What
Crucio
happened with
curse.
Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
That's definitely the
Keep an
Slytherin
eye
convent.
out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Come on.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years.
I suppose that makes sense.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar
Oh, it's
Slytherin
right there.
than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him.
It's literally
She
right
even
behind
found
you.
the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory.
Good.
Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here! Incendio!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you
Confringo!
who wanted to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Incendio!
Heads are better than one.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics.
What am I missing?
Revelio!
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
I don't understand why they weren't, like... That was a really short timer, if it was.
Reparo!
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a
A
snake.
journal entry.
That must be
Signed
the
by
voice I
Noctua
hear.
Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm
Yeah, it's
a
like you can
powerful
speak
mouth.
Parseltongue.
I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager
I
if
wonder
I speak
if
it now, the
you
door will
chose
open.
Slytherin,
I'm
if you
hoping you're
would
having second thoughts.
already, or you would.
I see no reason we should stop now.
If you'd be able to
It's
speak
ironic.
parcel tongue.
When I left home, I
Because if you
vowed to
chose
leave the
Slytherin and
dark
were able
arts
to do that,
behind,
that'd be
and
pretty
yet
cool.
Here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked!
There they
Ominous.
go.
You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind.
Revelio!
There's no clear way forward.
like a maze.
Incendio!
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio! Incendio!
Bury this brain deep within Hogwarts. I should move my way. Lighting these prayers in the corridor is helping.
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound
Ow.
good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Oh, I think I know. So that is Circle Infinity.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
That's
There
right
we
in the
go.
family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that
Revelio.
myself, but you got to it first.
Dog. G. Think. There we go. Done.
That sounded promising.
I don't know
Another
which
dial
way is the right
solved.
way, but
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos.
journey is painful but rewarding. Soon find the scriptorium, discover what untold secrets.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards. Lumos.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
So that means that up here must be the other lock. I probably should have taken a better look at what the symbols are. Looks to be pyramid and duck. Duck pyramid. It's a pyramid scheme. The ducks have a pyramid scheme.
Incendio.
Another welcoming sort, wasn't it?
Ducks. Pyramid scheme.
Excellent work. We're another step
I
closer
failed
to
the dial
scriptorium.
Real circle, that's why.
Ominous.
So,
Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite
Lumos.
person in the world for it.
there we go.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Lost hope, unlocked an iron turn solid torture face the only through his own free force. Even if I want to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar said, indeed, in my last correspondence with my brother, I invite him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll let him to his death. Oh,
Ominous.
fudge.
Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Lumos.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Get it? Magic, because I'm a
Wish we had some
wizard.
liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things.
Yeah,
I
like,
overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I
Not
was
always.
guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
I guess I'll just cast it.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Yeah. I'm still a good boy. Like an M. Sideways M.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh. What an asshole for making this.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Interesting.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
I shall never come to a part. Even one and listen. I dare hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own answer, while the caliber is certainly to be exceptional. I shall bear witness. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be wakened by one who shares my views. Descendant willing to reverse the damage. Ha! Chamber of Secrets.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I already did.
It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you.
Revelio.
Without
Yeah.
both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
How do you leave? Oh, is it the statue? It's the statue in the back.
I see a way out.
Best news I've
Interesting.
heard all day.
And I just leave them in there.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Oh, hi.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said
Revelio.
before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her.
Repairing.
Thank you.
That to the scriptorium. Well, there's the scriptorium. It's still so cool how they did this staircase.
Handy resource indeed.
Jesus. Hate that woman.
Revelio.
Oh, this is the Hufflepuff encounter.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Shut up. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's finish this quest. We did get the letter from him, so let's finish it. Because I did get an outpost from him. Piers Pemberton, yep. Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
They will pay for this. Those statues took time and effort.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
Yes,
I
it
am,
wasn't me.
At the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade.
He works for the
It was
school. Of course
too
you'll see
much.
him.
Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Yeah.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time
Yeah.
you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Rude. Never bully kids. Bullying is wrong.
Clever? How offensive.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever,
That was the
clever
problem.
man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Good, I guess. I'm glad you guys sorted that out. Now back to our regularly scheduled program, the trials. So I gotta go to the map room and see what Professor Fig wants. It's been a while since I've talked with him. Maybe he'll have an update.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
Oh,
And
thank
I've been
you.
teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Perhaps.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Will
Very
do.
well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Should I do this as well? I'll do this one. Since it's on the way, I could just flew over it. But on the way, I'll do it too.
It's like a plane.
Now I wait.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let...
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I
Mr.
believe
Pickles.
so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
terribly sorry,
shit.
Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
That would be terrible.
Do you know which
I'm
way
so
Archie
sorry.
might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Don't worry. We'll get your son back.
Please.
Where could Archie have gone?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing officers...
So, let me get this right. Causes most enemies to writhe in pain as they take damage over time. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Kills enemies instantly. Okay.
Evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
I can get rid of the lumps.
This must be little Archie's
Revelio.
hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him.
Confringo!
Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Defindo! Revelio!
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Oh. Ain't that useful?
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
There. Like, where'd they go?
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Potato! Stupid one.
Your brain enemy.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
I'm just too strong,
We
apparently.
should look.
Revelio.
There they are.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
What are you up to now?
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals.
Revelio.
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some.
Revelio. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man.
I just want to keep going.
Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. No mistakes.
Exploso! Real quick, this is a fast way to get yourself killed. You know that.
Petrificus totalis!
You've made a great Coward! Stupid! You're going to Knew you would still hang about. You're easier to spot than an irrumpent. Aha! Back for more.
Easy. I feel like I'm using this Unforgive curse a little bit too loosey.
Levioso! Cabolso! Accio! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Go. I assume this is the last one.
Flipendo!
Merlin trial done.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates it a little.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing.
Harlow will decide what to do with it once he gets.
What's that?
Glaciers.
Stupid!
Stupid!
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me. You were still hanging back. Stupid! You can't hold out forever.
Potato! Stupid!
Aha! Back for more.
Confringo! 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 Glaciers! Defender!
They got it. They
Revelio!
We're coming, kid. Give me a second.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Smarkles.
Sorry.
To get this open.
Aloha, Mora.
Boom.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother?
Revelio.
Mother? Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Glacius.
Mr. and Mr.
Findo.
Fate,
Fringo.
Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said
Protego.
his name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow.
Obviously.
The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
I could probably do it.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse.
Yeah?
Please, please keep your distance.
No.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Yep, you do that. And we are going to end this episode here. Next episode, we will be going to Rookwood Castle. Look forward to that. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I've been looking at my analytics. A lot of people that are watching my videos aren't subscribed. So click that little button down below, get notified the next time an episode comes out. As always, stay royal, my friends.